From a middle-aged Italian plumber stomping Goombas to Elephant Mario destroying anglefish? It's hard to believe, right? In just under 4 decades, 2D Mario has gone on one of the wildest rides in video game history. This is the series that basically defined our childhoods, reinvented its own genre time and time again, and kept pushing the limits of what a simple run-and-jump game could be. So how did we get from those classic 8-bit pixels to the mind-bending chaos of today? Well, today that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. And if you're as pumped as I am to see this evolution, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next big dive into gaming history.
Let's go!
Our story kicks off in 1985 with Super Mario Bros. On the NES. This wasn't just another game, it was a cultural explosion that pretty much saved the video game industry. It gave us the absolute core of the Mario formula: run right, jump on bad guys, and grab power-ups like the Super Mushroom and Fire Flower. Each level was a masterclass in design, teaching you how to play without saying a single word. The mission was simple: survive 8 worlds and save Princess Toadstool from the big bad Bowser. It was pure, simple fun, and it laid the blueprint for basically every platformer that came after it. And then things got weird. In 1988, we got Super Mario Bros. 2, and it was a total departure from the first game. Why? Because it wasn't originally a Mario game at all. It started its life in Japan as a game called Doki Doki Panic. Nintendo of America thought the real sequel was way too hard for us, so they just slapped Mario characters onto this other game. The result, against all odds, was fantastic. For the first time, you could pick your player: Mario, Luigi, Toad, or the princess, and they all had unique skills. Luigi had that floaty high jump, Peach could hover for a bit, and Toad was super quick at, well, pulling up vegetables. Yep, vegetables. Instead of stomping, you were chucking beets at your enemies. It was a bizarre detour, but it introduced ideas that would make the Mario universe bigger and better. Later that same year, the true sequel finally arrived, Super Mario Bros. 3, and this wasn't just a game, it was an event. It took everything from the first game and cranked it up to 11. The biggest new feature was the world map, which made the game feel like a huge interconnected adventure, and the power-ups. The Super Leaf gave us Raccoon Mario, letting us soar through the sky. There was a frog suit for swimming, and the rare hammer suit to take on tough guys. The levels were packed with secrets, from hidden warp whistles to skip whole worlds to little minigames in Toad houses. Visually, it squeezed every last drop out of the NES with a colorful art style that just popped with personality. As the 90s kicked off, Mario went portable. Super Mario Land landed on the Game Boy in 1989, successfully shrinking the Mushroom Kingdom to fit in your backpack. Sure, the graphics were black and white and the physics felt a little floaty, but it was 100% Mario. It even got weird with it, adding vehicle levels where Mario pilots a submarine and an airplane. 3 years later, Super Mario Land 2, 6 gold coins, hit the scene and improved on the original in every single way. The sprites were bigger, the worlds were way more detailed, and it felt much closer to a home console game. But this game is a huge deal for one main reason. It introduced the world to Wario, Mario's greedy, garlic-chomping rival who had stolen his castle. It also gave us the magic carrot power-up, which gave Mario bunny ears that let him hover. It was adorable, useful, and sadly we never saw it again. Meanwhile, back on the TV, the Super Nintendo launched Mario into the 16-bit era with 1990's Super Mario World. The technical jump was obvious from the second you turned it on. The colors were incredibly vibrant, and the music was richer and more memorable than ever. This game also introduced us to one of the most beloved characters in all of Nintendo, Yoshi. Mario could ride his new dinosaur buddy, use his tongue to snack on enemies, and even get special powers depending on what color Koopa shell he swallowed. The cape feather replaced the Super Leaf, giving Mario a cape that allowed for more controlled gliding and a killer spin attack. But the real game changer was the world itself. Super Mario World was massive and stuffed with secret exits that unlocked hidden paths and entirely new levels, making you want to explore every single nook and cranny. Then, in 1995, the series took another wild artistic swing with Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. This game was a prequel that put Yoshi front and center, tasked with protecting a crying baby Mario from the evil Kamek. The gameplay was completely different. Yoshi had his flutter jump, could swallow enemies and turn into eggs, and then aim and launch those eggs to solve puzzles. But what really made it unforgettable was its incredible art style. It looked like a children's storybook drawn with crayons and pastels, an effect made possible by the new Super FX2 chip. It was a masterpiece of art and design that proved 2D platformers could be truly beautiful. After a long break from 2D adventures, Mario came roaring back in 2006 with New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS. This game kicked off a full-blown revival for the series, mixing that classic feel with a slick 2.5D graphical style. The characters were now 3D models on a 2D path, which gave everything a new sense of depth. It brought back the power-ups we knew and loved, but also threw in some awesome new ones, like the Mega Mushroom that turned Mario into a screen-clearing giant, and the Mini Mushroom that shrunk him down to fit into tiny pipes. It also smartly borrowed moves from the 3D games, like the wall jump and ground pound, adding more layers to the platforming. The game was such a smash hit that it launched its own sub-series. In 2009, New Super Mario Bros. Wii brought the action at home consoles with one key addition: 4-player co-op. Now you and 3 friends could cause absolute chaos, trying to help each other through every level. This one also gave us the propeller suit, which let you soar into the air with a shake of the Wii remote, and the awesome penguin suit, which let you throw ice balls and give you perfect traction on slippery floors. The series kept rolling with New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS in 2012, which was obsessed with coin collecting, and New Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii U that same year, which brought all the multiplayer mayhem into beautiful HD. And just when we thought Nintendo had done it all, they handed the keys to us. Super Mario Maker, released in 2015, was a total paradigm shift. It wasn't just a new Mario game, it was a toolbox that let you build your own 2D Mario levels and share them with the entire world. You could swap between the art styles of Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, and New Super Mario Bros. U, matching up elements in ways we'd only dreamed of. The community's creativity exploded, giving us an endless supply of everything from classic style levels to insane puzzles and automatic music players. A sequel, Super Mario Maker 2, dropped in 2019, adding a Super Mario 3D World style and even more tools, cementing its legacy. And that brings us to today. In 2023, after over a decade since the last totally new 2D title, Nintendo gave us Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This game is a shot of pure, creative arena line that gleefully throws the old rulebook out the window. Set in the new Flower Kingdom, this game is built around the Wonder Flower. When you touch one, the level transforms in completely unpredictable ways. Pipes might start wiggling around like caterpillars, the camera might flip to the top-down view, or you might suddenly turn into a Goomba. The new power-ups are just as wild. There's the Elephant Fruit, which lets Mario smash through blocks and spray water with his trunk, the Bubble Flower for trapping enemies, and the Drill Mushroom for burrowing into the ground and even the ceiling. The art style is a massive leap forward too, with characters showing more personality and emotion in their animations than ever before. Super Mario Bros. Wonder feels like the payoff for nearly 40 years of experience, mixing the tight, perfect controls the series is famous for with a feeling of pure, unfiltered surprise. From the 8-bit blocks of 1985 to the impressive, reality-bending fun of today, the evolution of 2D Mario has been incredible. Each game built on what came before, adding new ideas, taking creative risks, and never losing that simple, joyful feeling of nailing a perfect jump. It's a series that has never been scared to reinvent itself, whether that meant giving Mario a dinosaur sidekick, handing the level editor to the players, or shattering all expectations with a single Wonder Flower. It's proof of a timeless formula and a constant drive for fun. What a ride! Seeing it all laid out like this really puts it in perspective. So now I've got to ask you, what is your favorite 2D Mario game? Is it the one that started it all, the 8-bit classic you grew up with, or this wild new masterpiece? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more stuff just like this. See ya!